Hey everyone, this is Sebi from Valorant Central. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So in this video, we're going to be going over some important tips for you to follow when completing your ranked placement matches. For those of you who don't know, Valorant Ranked will be releasing this upcoming week. Now from my understanding, the way Ranked is going to be structured won't change much from how it was in the beta, so you'll still need to have played at least 20 unranked matches in order to start playing Ranked mode. Once done this, you'll have 5 placement matches which the game will use to help decide your in-game rank, and we are going to explain how you can maximize your performance in these 5 games in order to get as high a rank as possible coming out of it. If you do find this video helpful, we'd appreciate it if you could drop this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all things Valorant. So in order to break down how you can maximize your rank coming out of placement matches, we will be looking at some important info about Ranked from Riot Games as well as some general logic. So tip number 1 is going to be to only play your placement matches with players of similar skill levels. Although it may be tempting to do a full 5 stack with a few friends who are not as good as you or at your skill level, because then you'll perform really well, this isn't actually recommended. Imagine this, let's say you belong in a diamond rank and you're doing your placement matches with friends who belong somewhere in iron. It really doesn't matter how well you play in those 5 matches because Valorant will not place you in diamond. Its only measure of your skill is how you're playing with and against other players of much lower skill levels, and because of this it will place you at a much lower rank than you actually deserve. The highest I think the game will place you in a situation like this is gold or maybe platinum if you're lucky. So remember, don't play with people who are a lot lower in your skill level. Be sure to play with people only who are around your skill level and who you think will be ranked similar to you. Now the next tip, and this is directly based on info from Riot Games, and that is to worry more about your individual performance rather than getting the win for your team. Now although this does sound kind of selfish, Riot Games did confirm in the beta that with Ranked at first, it is your individual performance which will matter more and contribute more to your overall rank. Once the game is better able to understand your skill level, it is team play and getting the win that will matter more. So let's say you're in a placement match and you're in a situation to try and clutch up a round when you're the last one alive. If you feel as though you're not favored in your chances to win the round, it may be better just to back off and save. Although it is a round lost, you could stop yourself from getting another death, which would have lowered your individual performance for that game. Now these situations are not all straightforward, and there really isn't a definite answer on what to do as the situations always change, but remember to keep your individual performance in mind with every decision you make in the placement matches. Now yes, winning the game and rounds will still help increase your overall rank, but make sure to put more emphasis into your individual performance rather than worrying so much about the team's performance as a whole. Now when it comes to increasing this individual performance, you're going to want to be able to get more kills, more assists, and just perform better. Things such as slowing the enemies down or using your smokes to stop their sight won't actually help your individual performance because the game can't really read that. So be sure to do what you can to help increase your amount of kills and assists to help your individual performance increase. Now the last tip, and this somewhat builds off the previous one, and that is to play agents you're most comfortable with. Now this may seem obvious, but it is a reminder that you'll want to play an agent who you know you will do well as individually. So for example, let's say you're very good at playing both Cypher and Phoenix. Phoenix is the type of agent to play very aggressive, and as a duelist can initiate fights and pick up lots of kills because his abilities help him do so. Cypher on the other hand is much better defensively and is much better to help support his team with getting kills by marking out enemy locations. Since kills have a much greater impact on your individual game performance when compared to things such as marking enemy locations, I would recommend playing Phoenix in your placement matches over someone like Cypher. For your 5 placement matches, play agents who you know you can get a lot of kills with. Don't worry so much about helping your team perform well as a whole, as this won't have a big impact on your ranks coming out of the placement matches. So I hope you found these 3 tips helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about these tips in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy the video and found it helpful, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel. That's about it for this video, and thanks for watching.